Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to the podcast.
The podcast ever.
E.
E.
What's up?
E.
No Bugatti?
Something but no Bugatti.
No Bugatti? Yeah. Well, so we're back. It's been another week, hasn't it? Has it felt like a
in
week?
fact been another 7 days.
Does it feel like it's been 7 days or longer? To me, it feels like it's been longer.
It does.
Right. I don't know what's with that. Well, it has been longer than 7 days, hasn't it? We kind of last time we must have recorded earlier in the week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So no wonder it feels like longer than 7 days. So obviously that's not our problem. It's time's problem. So Mr. Greg, what's up?
I went to Chipotle earlier today, and I got myself a bowl, and I get my usual bowl, which is like steak, and the girl like working there, she gives me 2 servings of steak, basically, because it's supposed to be like the 1 spoonful and maybe a little bit more, but she just gives like 2 full spoonfuls, and then
Was she into you?
No, they're actually like having their own conversation while they're doing this. But anyway,
nobody ever does this at a Chipotle. What's happening?
They do at mine, apparently. Anyway,
is it because you didn't get any like rice or beans?
Well, I never get rice and beans, and I never get that much meat.
Oh, pause.
So, yeah, exactly. Pause. But anyway, as I get the thing moved on to the other side to the next person, she's asking me what I want on there, and she asked me, she's like, "Hey, are you good with the amount of protein, or do you want more?" I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm good." And then she adds the other stuff, and then she goes and adds more protein anyway. Yeah. So I'm sitting here eating this a while back, and it's just a ton
Let me
of.
get this straight. So you asked for the. Wait, did you get anything else on it?
Yeah.
What'd you get on it?
Cheese and sour cream.
Sour cream. So what kind of protein did she add?
Steak.
She just gave you more. Are they closing? Like, is this an end of store sale?
Nah, bro. I mean,
are they seeing that people are complaining too much?
I don't know.
You weren't even.
But I got
basically for your social media account.
Like 3 servings of steak, basically.
Like you're not even an Instagrammer recording or like a TikToker trying to expose Chipotle.
No, but yeah. So I was eating that for lunch today, and I was really struggling because it was just pure protein, basically. Because the sour cream at most you had fat, but that's it. There's like no carbs to that.
No drink?
Oh, I had my own drink, which was the usual. I could talk about that too, but it was my concoction. I'll explain later. But anyway, I was it was funny too. I was telling my one buddy like about this other Chipotle I went to in the like general same like town, but like different part of town, and they gave me. I asked for like the same thing basically, and they gave me like half a serving that one time. So I'm like, yo, what's going on here? But yeah, that one sucks.
Well, I don't know. Who was the one that gave you the half serving? What color was this individual?
I think darker.
Well, that's it.
But this one was darker too.
Oh.
Well, the first one was, and the second one was like.
What ethnicity was each one? Because darker could mean different things.
When I say darker, I mean like darkest.
On the scale.
Yeah.
Both were the darkest option.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe one was African, one was African American,
Maybe.
That could be it. The African was very generous, whereas the African American, well.
What you want more meat for? Pause.
What you want, boy? Yeah. Is that how that one greeted you? The one that gave you half a serving? What you want, boy?
That'll be the funniest shit.
Bro, this guy, I think it was Beard Guy. He was telling me one time he pulled into a Popeyes like drive-through, and literally the lady's like, "What you want?" Bro, it's like, come on, I thought it was supposed to be quality service, but here you are just like asking the customer like it's very straightforward, right? But at the same time, doesn't that seem kind of rude?
Southern greeting. What you want, boy?
Southern, I don't know. I guess if you're talking about like Atlanta, that's in the South.
I was thinking Louisiana
New Orleans.
What you want on that damn goal?
But love that chicken from Popeyes. But
I miss the old jingle.
What is it now?
Wait. No,
what was it before?
No, before, when I remember I was seeing like Popeyes ads late at night on Adult Swim, they would just have like some Louisiana fast.
I don't remember that.
Louisiana fast.
I don't remember that first one.
You should pull it up.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I guess.
Is that? Nah, it'll be fine.
No, yeah. I mean, it's just a Popeyes commercial. Well, who owns Popeyes? Let's see. Do they exercise the fullest extent of the law? Let's see. Popeyes old commercial. Well, here's an olive oil sings Popeyes ad. What year was this? 1979? No, that can't be it. Adult Swim, what year would they have been showing of Popeyes commercials? Because a lot of these are like old,
like early 2010s or like late.
Let's see.
Popeyes. What do you even call that? Zeros?
The teens? No, the O's. You mean the O's?
Yeah, the O's.
The O's.
Is that what you call them?
I don't know. Okay, let me see. This one's a Popeyes TV commercial, Puerto Rico, 2010. You want to watch that?
Might as well.
Let's see what we got here. Órale, go, hey, Popeyes, Popeyes. That's what they call it, Popeye. Bro, that's what they call Popeye, like the character, Popeye.
You said that like Trump. They say Popeye, that's what they call it.
That's what they call him, Popeye. I say, I don't know who that is. I've never heard of this Mexican in my life. Popeye. We call him Popeye. That's what we call him. Okay, let's see. That wasn't loud, but you heard it, right? Come on.
You gotta go back.
Ven a Popeyes y prueba nuestro nuevo Wicked Chicken. Deliciosas tiritas de pechuga con un empanado extra crujiente. Llévate el Wicked Chicken con papas fritas, un biscuit y una...
I like how they say wicked, perfectly normal, but then biscuit is like, that's how they say it, biscuit. Un biscuit.
I didn't even hear that.
Bro, biscuit. It's like, you heard that?
Papas fritas, un biscuit y una mini botella.
It's like un biscuit. Biscuit. Ven a Popeyes para un biscuit y wicked chicken. It's like that part's normal. Okay, there was not even a Louisiana fast. It just said it there.
No. Maybe that one there.
This one?
Try that.
Here? Every year about this time, some folks start.
No, I think this is after, but we'll see.
Usually, it's a frozen, squished together fish patty.
Yeah, every time they have like the don't. I swear, it's like the Louisiana fast. Don't.
Seafood, honey. That is not
Louisiana fast. Yeah, no.
That's Louisiana.
Louisiana. Not even E. Not Louise. It's Luz.
Popeye says boneless wings. What? Maybe it's what
That's
about
the one
this
that said like 2010.
Was there one before this lady?
I think she was always there, but
they changed it.
Yeah.
You know what some folks' idea of a $5 deal is?
I mean, I can't even lie. It's catchy. It's stuck in my head. It used to be stuck in my head. Yeah, but boom. Louisiana fast. Don't. Okay. Maybe if I go through this playlist of Popeye's commercials.
Back in the day in New Orleans when the band finished at 3
Whoa.
10
a.m.
minutes. What?
Oh, it's just like a ton of them.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna find this.
a.m. to get my chicken waffle tenders. You can get them right now.
You're what?
A famous football player.
That's the rumor.
Hold on. Yeah, they all have that jingle.
You don't have to play the blues until 3 a.m. to get my chicken waffle tenders. You can get
Pause.
them right now. Love that chicken from Popeye.
Bro, when was it different? When was it?
Bro, I swear it existed because I would watch it at like midnight. I'd be like, what the fuck was that?
Let's see.
It's 2018.
Let's just play the 1979 Popeyes commercial. Let's see how that is.
Tired of some of that same old bland, greasy, fast food fried chicken? Hop into
Used to be a white folk organization, a white folk establishment.
I'm actually
Popeyes.
surprised that that's a thing.
Popeyes and pick up that great original New Orleans flavor. Served with golden French fries or tasty Cajun rice. Add some crunchy
Cajun rice.
Popeyes
Rice?
onions. They're sliced, spiced, and fried just right. Fresh,
Boy, why you got them onions? Where's the seasoning?
homemade. Love it.
Whoa. This is very different.
That's kind of catchy.
Wait, are they gonna do it?
Chicken from Popeyes. Okay.
Oh, there is no Louisiana Fast.
No, that's it. Hey, yo.
Wait, no. We're on a quest here.
This is 1992. That's after. I mean, you want to keep going through the timeline here?
I guess.
Time traveling for the right place and time. Wait
Yeah,
a
they
minute.
really got the music down.
Wait a minute. What is going on over on the corner over there? Poorly aged 90s commercials? World Trade Center? You know.
We've got what you want. We've got it hot. We've got it fresh. And there's only one place to get it. The big New Orleans taste of Popeyes. Now get 5 pieces.
5 pieces. Okay, we're going to skip to the end here.
Get going. Get all the taste you love at a price you love on the big taste of Popeyes right now.
There was not even a.
Oh,
There was no Louisiana anything. There's nothing there. Okay. How about I just look up Popeye's Adult Swim commercial? Maybe this is what we're looking for. See Adult Swim Popeye's bumpers? There's one specifically called that.
I don't
But
think
this is
that's
black
what
and white.
that is. Why would they give you 2024?
Oh.
Who the fuck cares about
It's
now?
Popeye bumpers. I see.
Oh,
I was like, what? Popeye's bumpers. But that is black and white? Well, it went from white to black, so black and white is just the equality of Popeyes, okay?
wait. No, that's 2015.
Gen Z's
Well,
Popeye?
did we do 2015?
No. I
Let's
don't think
try
so.
it.
You know what you'll find in any seafood
It's the same one.
Wait, go to the
Joe's
end just in
barbecue
case.
and foot massage.
Go to the end just in case.
Huh?
The end just in case.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not it.
Hush Puppy Shrimp.
I remember that.
10 Popeyes commercials. We're stuck on this, man. This is like, I actually want to see it too.
We can't move past that.
Yeah, no, it's impossible.
You named it after me?
Thanks.
How did you do that? Have to play the blues until 3 a.m.
16 pieces and start the party.
They all have
Wanna
that same
join us?
jingle.
God damn it.
To be illegal. All right, that's just a sandwich, and he
That
has.
should be illegal? That's racist.
8 shrimp, a side, and a biscuit for $5. He's in. How
He was
about
like, I went to school,
It's everything you love
white
about my
folks.
chicken. Excuse me. We got someone's attention.
Yeah, I don't.
I know.
man,
I
yeah.
know I didn't make this up. I know this
The
was the
biscuit
thing.
for just $4.99.
I think, was there a black person in the commercial?
I don't remember what the actual commercial was like.
You don't remember
just
who
remember
was in
the
the
end.
commercial?
No.
Okay. So no clue
Maybe
as to what.
try old pop Louisiana Fast jingle. Maybe that'll do it.
I'm gonna have to do a web search for this, honestly, to see if I can. Louisiana. Let's see. Oh,
I saw a clip on Instagram of what's his face as Gambit. God damn it.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah,
oh, boy, I'm gonna make a name for myself today.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck.
Oh boy, I'm gonna make a name for myself here today. Okay.
Why would they make him Cajun?
Did you see what Deadpool, like, or I guess Ryan Reynolds, did you see how he was like talking to him and he's like, look, I'm sorry, you know, who was your vocal coach? The Minions?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Maybe, wait, was that say 2009?
Well, here's theme song 10
right
years
above
ago.
it. Wait.
And then here's a 2000 commercial.
Okay, I say that, then if that doesn't work, then the other
We could try this one too. Well, this one's 2 years ago, but it says 2012 like copyright, so might just be a re-upload. Okay, we're gonna go video by video here.
Popeyes, it's how you say chicken in Louisiana. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
It's like the Lost Guns N' Roses member. Okay. Let's see. Let's try this one.
Love that chicken from Popeye.
Did I get a Zaxby's ad before the Popeyes?
Okay, this is just...
You don't even get the vocals on that one.
No, it's upsetting.
Love that chicken from Popeyes. No. We're using like half of this video airtime so far to talk about Popeyes, so they're gonna come after us on those copyright strikes. Maybe not really. I mean, we're not using that. Oh my god, look, it's another Zaxby's commercial.
Damn. Oh, it's different.
But there's no vocals.
No.
Very strange how a fast food restaurant called Popeyes doesn't sell spinach. That was terrible. That my brain just like evaporated for 2 seconds. Okay, let's try this. Popeyes chicken and biscuit.
Boy.
It's 1997. You're telling me Love That Chicken for Popeyes is from 1997? Tell me.
This is Ground Zero, the center of the flavor you.
What? This is Ground Zero.
Ground Zero.
He said this is Ground Zero.
Yes. Say that?
It's Ground Zero. The center.
No, he just said this is Ground Zero.
Is that Will Smith?
Wow, chicken. I ain't even
This is not Will Smith. This is not Will Smith. You saying they all look alike or something?
No, just he's got the same,
goatee.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no other similarity.
Think about the spicy kind.
Now at Popeyes, get 10 crispy, tender pieces of chicken marinated in zesty New Orleans seasoning.
It is zesty.
For only $7.99.
Love that chicken from Popeye.
Is that it?
No.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Well, what was the edit of that? It was keep fucking my
mouth. Will Smith. See, look, Will Smith actually is recommended here on the side. Will Smith eating spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, there must be. So people must have wanted to look up Will Smith after seeing this guy. It was some sort of subliminal messaging.
Why is he eating spaghetti and meatballs?
No, it's like this AI thing where, originally people had generated him eating spaghetti and meatballs and it didn't look all that good. But then later on, it was recreated and it looked a lot better. Like you can see how much AI has gotten good at creating stuff. But let's see. Yeah, it's kind of weird looking. Anyway, we're not going to find that jingle, man.
Bro.
We're not going to find the jingle. We are the type to spend 15 minutes looking for a jingle, or probably more. It was probably most of these 20 minutes. We're the type to spend ages looking for a damn song on YouTube. Okay. I kind of want to hear it still, though. So I'm going to look it up on Google.
God damn it.
What?
I'm looking for it, and I can't find it.
We'll see. You understand.
Fucking Gambit. That's gonna stick with me for a while.
Let's see if we could just pull up some of those clips from Deadpool. If you haven't seen it, I would
Found it!
your eyes. Oh, you found it?
Yeah, but it's like really shitty quality.
Well, we still need to play it.
Hold on. What if this has like a year? That'd be, let's see. Commercial 2009. Okay.
Okay, while we wait on that, I'm going to play some Deadpool.
Wait. Oh.
No? Don't play the clips?
Damn, it's still like shitty quality.
I'm going to play the clips.
All right.
Long I've been waiting for this. Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself there.
Okay, we're going to get copyrighted on the Backstreet Boys, if anything. Or it's not even Backstreet Boys, it's In Sync. Whoops.
Succulent reminder of my own inadequacies. Look at you. You look like the superhero version of Hawkeye.
The name's Remy Labo. Du Diable Blanc. But you can call me the Gambit.
It's been a while since I've seen Sling Blade. Hit me again.
They call me the Gambit.
Do they? Are you sure you didn't just really, really want them to, but it never quite worked out?
Do you get the movie never happening?
You know, we never had a Wolverine up in here. But I can tell you now, it's just a common courtesy to ask before you drink up all of my liquor.
See, that part you can understand better. Let's see if there's the part where it's like he just doesn't make any sense. Let's see. When that one foreign bro starts yapping.
Not a single word. What do you do exactly?
You don't be knowing that it ain't coming off without that dome gonna come off with it.
I'm so sorry, beautiful. I want to be gentle. Who is your dialect coach? The Minions? I feel like we were missing critical exposition here. Crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so you found the old Popeyes commercial?
Yeah, it's just not really great quality.
We need to play it as is, whatever we can get.
Gives authenticity.
I just want to hear it.
We need to watch the whole thing to build up suspense.
Okay,
so here's a link here.
Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted. Been skipping a little to avoid copyright here.
Yeah,
okay,
do that.
But let's see what we can do. Oh, it's the same lady.
Yeah. So
somebody literally just recorded their fucking TV.
Exactly. That's why it's so
parties, am I right? And nobody cooks like Louisiana cooks. Can I have a yes ma'am on that? Now stay with me here. Nothing says Louisiana cooking like my amazing crawfish. And
it's also kind of hard to understand her. It's kind of like Gambit.
Now, during Popeye's first annual crawfish festival, you can get my spicy, crispy crawfish, Cajun fries, and a biscuit for just $4.99. Get them the way you want them at Popeye's Crawfish Festival. I am cooking up Louisiana flavor at its best, but you better hurry because this party will not last for long.
There it is.
Really?
Yeah.
That must have been a one-off.
No, it happened a lot. I remember it happening over and over again. Why would they do it one-off like that anyway? Like,
see, somebody said, "Now that's the jingle I remembered."
See, he
Let's
knows.
Let's play it one more time.
That's for long.
Louisiana fast.
Yeah, that was the original.
Skibbity Edge Riz.
Edge. Have you ever been on an edging streak? Edge. Do they keep you in a state of edging? Edge. When you're not
you gotta
performing
find
your edging,
the actual one where it's Ryan Gosling.
What? There's a Ryan Gosling one?
Yeah, look up Skibbity Edge and just put like Blade Runner.
Okay, well I gotta see this. Are you talking about this one or the first one?
It should be the first one.
I've seen this. Okay, hold on.
Edge. Have you ever been on an edging streak? Edge. Do they keep you in a state of edging? Edge. When you're not performing your edging, do they make you goon? Edge. Riz. What's it like to hold the yacht of someone you love? Riz. Do they teach you how to feel? Sigma to sigma. Riz. Do you long for having your heart rizzed?
Jesus Christ. What is happening?
It's even funnier if you've seen the movie too.
Yeah, somebody doesn't like this. Oh my god.
Skibbity.
This is the one I'm used to seeing.
I've never seen this.
Have you ever been on an edging streak? Edge.
Edge.
Do they keep you in a state of edging? Edge.
Edge.
When you're not performing.
I don't know where the dog's even from.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? Yeah, well, that we found our Popeyes jingle. Well, your Popeyes jingle. I didn't even know about that.
Oh
one, really.
boy.
Yeah, well, there you
That
go.
was the original. Now I can move on to the second part of my illustrious beverage. So what I started doing is adding well, let me give you the breakdown for all those new listeners here. You get some water, you fill that up all the way, and then you put I don't even know how much, but I ran out of cane sugar, so I'm using white sugar now. So that's doing something different. So you put like, well, it gives a different flavor. The cane flavor isn't really there anymore.
Cocaine.
Okay.
You said cane. That
I
cane,
did.
Man. We was canes.
Candy canes.
See, you was canes, but then you got the white sugar.
Yeah, I got the white sugar. I'm in love with. Yeah. Anyway, white sugar. You add like a lot of white sugar. I don't measure shit. So a lot of white sugar, and then a little bit of salt because you need those electrolytes, and then some honey, and then some coconut oil, and then you add some rose water, and that shit goes hard.
What's with the rose water interest as of late?
Well, it's not as of late. It's been a part of my repertoire for at least a good year and a half, maybe 2.
What's with the interest?
Have you never had rose flavored anything?
I don't recall.
It's so fucking good, bro. It's so good.
Where do you get it?
I don't actually remember where I got it, but I remember the first time I tried it. Well, the first time I knowingly tried it was when I was in Greece, and they had what they call lokomudi, but they're like colloquially they're called like Turkish delight or Greek delight, depending on where you are. Yeah,
Turkish.
It's Greek delight. Hold on, let me make sure I said that right. Yeah, that's Luku. Wait, no, that's something else entirely. What the fuck was that called then? Turkish delight.
You know that Turkish guy we were talking with, and like we were trying to tell him about Euro, and he didn't understand what we were telling him. He's like, "Oh, those are like doner or whatever."
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck kind of name is that?
It's a fucking Turkish name.
Donut.
Have you not heard? It's fucking
Sounds
weird.
like an autistic guy saying donut.
Doner. or a Chinese guy.
Oh yeah.
You know how doner.
Doner. I reckon the doner.
Okay, that's called Turkish delight or lokum.
Whoa.
There's a whole article on Greek
Whoa.
claims. Lokumi.
Whoa.
Anyway, so it was like rosewater flavored, and I bought it, and it was fucking delicious. So then I got obsessed with the rosewater flavor, and I bought my own, and I add it to my rice pudding every time I make it. But I didn't think about adding it to a drink until now. But yeah.
You cook the rice in it?
Well, I cook the rice in the milk and shit, but then I add like the rose water as a flavor thing.
What are you, Indian?
You need to put the cow shit in the milk.
Yeah, that's their curry. No, that's how they make it. I wouldn't be surprised if there was fecal matter. I mean, come on. I mean, the fact is there is fecal matter in it. Now, how much is the question? But you've seen the food. I mean, it's almost indistinguishable anyway. You see that and you're like, are you sure this should belong on a plate, man?
Yeah. you get served and you just get up and slap the waiter. Like, how dare you?
I was talking to Beard Guy. He says he'd never step foot in India.
I wouldn't either. I don't blame
Yeah, I
him.
know. I was telling him about that. You know, and
you notice how it's always women that say they want to go to India?
What's with that? Do they hate themselves?
I don't know. It's like the last, like 15th, the 15th last place on earth you should go to as a woman.
You know how it's said that women have a certain kind of, thought of what they're into, like in a fantasy sense. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But why India? You wouldn't want brown men to do that. I mean, if it's gonna happen, why would you want a guy that looks like that? I'm just saying.
Cultural enrichment.
Oh yes, all cultures, are these things we must celebrate. We must learn about other cultures. Okay, that is.
Well, I mean,
its peak.
I do learn about them, just not for the intended purpose.
Understanding of them and be embracing of them. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not embracing none of that. I am embracing that original Louisiana fast though. That one was funnier.
Yeah. So Popeyes, I wonder if they've always used industrial oils. When did that even become prevalent in fryers? When was the McDonald's case? Because it was following that.
Didn't you say it was in the 90s?
I think it was somewhere around there. Let's see. Can't remember the date off the top of my head.
But anyway, rose water. You just like get water and let roses sit in them for a while, and there you go. It gives it that floral flavor. Apparently, Persians use it a lot.
Let's see. Yeah, McDonald's lawsuit, tallow. Let's see. Well, this says McDonald's to settle suits on beef tallow and French fries, and that was in 2002. Whoops, I can't get to the New York Times because they want me to create a free account. Hell no.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, a PETA article. I heard that some vegetarians sued McDonald's for using beef flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, using beef flavor in its French fries. Yeah, I mean they still actually do that because guess what? It just doesn't taste as good. But it says McDonald's was sued by several vegetarians and Hindus who do not eat meat for ethical and religious reasons. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they still contain the beef flavor because guess what? They have to. Hold on. This one says 2019. Today I learned that McDonald's stopped using beef tallow in their fries. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. After a wealthy heart attack survivor. Yes, wealthy heart attack survivor. Spent $3 million on full page newspaper ads calling out the chain for their unhealthy menu. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to find when this happened, though. This is just... Oh, okay. This is like a news from Australia. Maybe on the article it tells us what year it was. Jesus Christ. Is this the reporter or what? Look at this. This is like deep fried. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. Let me show you this. This is atrocious. Look at hold on. Look at this.
Wow.
What am I looking at here? Is this the man?
I guess so.
I've never seen him. That is crazy. Let's see. So when was this article?
Threw it all away.
2017. I need somebody that reported this long enough ago, and I know it's hard to find that on the internet, but let's see. After a heart attack at 43, Mr. Sokolov switched gears on nutrition. In 1991. I was a student in the Greasy Hamburger School of Nutrition for my first 43 years, Mr. Sokolov wrote in 1991. Over the years, the businessman spent $3 million of his own money financing newspaper ads, condemning fast food chains like McDonald's for poisoning America and beyond. He founded the National Heart Savers Association in 1985 and convinced McDonald's to produce a low-fat, low-cholesterol hamburger in 1991.
You know, I know that this is a hard concept for people to grasp, but have you ever considered not eating there?
At the time, yeah. At the time, McDonald's was cooking its French fries in beef tallow and animal fat. Yeah, how dangerous. Let's see. Yeah, he said it was poisoning America, accusing McDonald's of selling fries loaded in fat.
What do you mean? How else are you going to cook fries, you fucking idiot?
Yeah, I mean, regardless, you have to cook them in fat. Wendy's went with corn oil. Burger King jumped ship too. In doing so, completely changed the taste, completely changed the one key ingredient that made McDonald's famous in the first place.
The
Yeah.
fries do kind of suck now.
Well, yeah, I mean, I never had the originals, but I've had
Neither
my
have
own
I.
tallow fries, and they are better.
They are.
The McDonald's fries. Okay, well, that happened in the 90s, I guess. But I don't know. What were obesity rates like prior to that?
Hasn't it like steadily gone up consistently now?
Let's see, obesity rates
I
in
will
America
say
over time.
I was not I was not alive during the 90s, I'll just say that.
Obesity rates have tripled over the last 60 years. It must be must be the saturated fat.
I was gonna say, when I was a wee lad, maybe it was the area I was in, but when I was a wee lad, and I did travel a bit. I went to other places. I was a little bit of a world globetrotter. I did not notice that many obese people as I do now. Now it's just like everywhere.
So share of adults that were obese was somewhere around, I don't know, 12 and a half or something like that. 13 maybe. No, 13 would be up here. 12 and a half would be like right there. So a little bit below that actually. What, 11, 12%? Something like that. Okay. In 1975, it was probably closer to 12. But you see, so let's say the 90s, it was still below 20, but it was going up. But then you just see after the 90s, I mean, it's going up. It's still on an upward trajectory. That didn't change anything.
Damn, we're almost at 50%. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, like you take the trajectory it was on. I mean, it's not like it just like curved upward all the way. I mean, the food supply probably wasn't optimal as is, but just saying, I mean, it's went quite up. I mean, even to 2016, it's just continually gone up. And if anything, let's see how far it went up. So it went, let's say from like 1975 to 1995, like, what is that? Like 21? Let's say like 10% here. And then in the next about 20 years would be, like 2015, because 95 to 15, went from, that's that same like 21% to 30, I want to say 6, 7. I mean, that is a sharper increase.
It is.
Yeah.
And also,
it must be that butter, man.
I think, could you find like a graph on the prevalence of fast food consumption?
Oh, they blame calories.
The calories.
Yeah,
Think of the
it's
calories,
bro. It's the calories. Let's see. Quantity of food. Let's see if we could find seed oils in food supply, because it wasn't just fast food. I mean, think about this, like other processed foods. Let's see seed oils in food supply graph. Vegetable oil production. I don't know how good this is, because that's, let's see. When do you have the graph? Damn.
What?
Well, I was just saying, damn, for the amount that it's going up. Well, palm was the one that grew the quickest.
It's better.
Which is more saturated than like a soybean, but soybean has gone up a lot since. I mean, they only have a graph here for a lot of these starting at like 2010. Let's see. Yeah, palm is the one that seems to have, like, they actually tracked it. Or don't they have more statistics before this, though? They all just start here at 2010. Where was the stuff going in the McDonald's batches, man? Canola. Where's canola? Let's see. What? Failed to generate? You were saying what, though? It was, your question was what?
What do you mean?
You were saying look up a graph of which one?
Oh, the consumption of fast food.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I saw a graph where it's like caloric intake didn't even go up by much, but obesity was. Let's see. Fast food statistics. I don't know if they're going to show it over the years. Okay, well, that doesn't even have a graph. Can we see line go up?
I need to see the line go up.
I need to see the line go up. Yeah, I can't read this. These are bars. Okay, well. Let me see. What about processed food consumption over time? I guess maybe that might be something. I'm also not on Google. Might be affecting my results here. Got that Brave browser.
You're not using Start Page?
This is a different computer.
Oh.
Let's see. Americans are eating more ultra processed foods. Yeah, that's a crazy thing to even believe, man. Like, since when was that happening? We're not going to get a graph here. Is there no graph for this? There's this.
Brazil?
That's just the number of studies conducted.
What?
Like they conducted more studies in Brazil. I don't know. You would think that they'd get all like murdered before they could even like perform the studies, but I don't know.
Exactly.
Oh, trend in consumption of ultra processed food among youths aged 2 to 19 years, 1999 to 2018. Okay, well that's helpful. Do you have a graph though? Can we see the line go up? Can we see how much it go up? No, we can't. Maybe we could look at the key points. So in this series cross-sectional study of nationally representative, I can't see, this is way too small. Let me zoom in a little here. This is way too small. Okay. In this serial cross-sectional study of nationally representative data from 33,795, they didn't have a comma there, U.S. youths aged 2 to 19 years, the estimated percentage of total energy consumed from ultra-processed foods increased from 61.4% to 67%. Let's see, whereas the percentage of total energy consumed from unprocessed or minimally processed foods decreased from 28.8% to 23.5%. Wow, so even in 1999, it was just abysmal.
God damn.
I mean, so it's been terrible for ages. I mean, not ages, but, you know.
Millennia.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, if anything, does this go far back enough though? That's the problem, because like it was already the case that ultra processed foods were being eaten, and you know, obesity was already going up from this time. This is kind of like where it was the case that obesity was happening more and more. So we kind of need it from like earlier before that, something a little more back in time. Database indicates U.S. food supply is 73% ultra processed. Wow. 3/4 of the food supply is terrible for the most part.
Hey, minus 2%.
Yeah, true. But still, close to 3/4. But then again, you got to account for stuff that isn't like as bad. Like they'll say like processed sugar, but it's just, you know, it's just sugar.
What does that even mean? You have to process sugar. Like,
yeah, added sugar, processed sugar.
A sugar cane stick in your thing. Is that better than just getting the sugar out of it?
Riz. Okay, well, you know, I don't know, man. It's I need to find some graphs on that. It's kind of hard to just like come up with that on the spot, but I mean, I've seen graphs of it before where it's like ones where like calorie consumption actually doesn't go up by much, but obesity does. I mean, honestly, just obesity going more up at the point of at a certain point. I mean, compared to before when there weren't as many seed oils in the diet. So, yeah. You know, McDonald's really got screwed there. I mean, if anything, they didn't, because now they can make really cheap food that is terrible. If only McDonald's still just used tallow. Like we'd see that like utopian society, you know that image? It's like McDonald's if they never
McDonald's
switched.
still use tallow.
Yeah, exactly. That would be the world. We would be metabolically more healthy and therefore more capable of making advancements.
And more capable to be rational.
Yes. As opposed to eating slop.
Did you ever find a follow-up on the well, I guess, yeah, it kind of like implies it. That one claim that one guy was making where if you're metabolically unhealthy, it'll affect your ability to A, be rational, and B, be like not prone to irritation or whatever.
Because his point was you had more empathy if you had more energy.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, like that just follows honestly from the idea that if you're more stressed, you're more concerned with your immediate sort of just unstressing yourself or, you know, coming to some sort of resolution on that, as opposed to being able to, you know, use what excess energy you have in a sense of like, you know, that you don't need to preserve yourself in order to help others. I mean, it would be more so that you care about the people you're helping, not that you would just like go toward I guess necessarily helping strangers. I mean, it could be the case still. I mean, it just depends on your, I guess, willingness or feeling toward other people, I suppose, or humans in general. But I do know that there was this study that had to do with progesterone in women, and it made them more nurturing, not to everybody, but to the people they already cared about emotionally. So it would actually make them more nurturing of those people.
I see.
And that would mean that, you know, stress is lower because progesterone is higher. It's the female hormone that would be one that is, you know, on the side of you have a better metabolism and therefore it's produced in the right quantities.
You got to give me some progesterone.
Well, you see, the thing is,
oh boy,
what do you mean?
What?
I was just going to say, you don't really need to get it, though. It is good, like for, I guess like, cause it produces allopregnanolone, which will lead to, more, like androgens. So it could be good, but I mean, I don't know. It's really just the idea of like shutting off estrogen and such, which could be accomplished through other stuff. Like as long as, well, yeah.
Oh man. You know, after I had that bowl of almost entirely steak, which was dry, by the way, I had to like offset it. That's a reference.
Offset. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
Back is on. Woo. I take your bitch right from you.
Is that real?
That's which one is that? My bitch is bad and bougie. Yeah, that was bad and bougie, bro.
And the skibbity stuff is brain rot. All right.
It's been around since 2016.
Jesus Christ. Raindrop. Drop top.
Drop top. I forgot. Smoking a bit on a hot bar.
Oh.
Fucking your bitch here. Thought.
It was a fucking Pop Smoke or something.
No, that sounded like him, right?
Right? Yeah.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Arr.
She liked the way that I move. Anyway, I totally forgot what I was gonna say now. Jesus Christ.
You cannot say Pop.
Oh yeah. So what I was gonna say is after I had that bowl of almost entirely steak, I had to offset it. I should have used a different verb.
Offset.
By,
woo. Cool.
That's so fucking stupid.
I'll take your baby from you. Oh, bitch, I'm a dog. Woo. Beat the whole walls loose.
You're the one, what's her face?
That big
Doja Cat song when she's like, bitch, I'm a cow.
Hated the devil keep jumping me. What?
The one Doja Cat song where she's like, bitch, I'm a cow.
Yeah, well, I'd rather listen to this than that.
Anyway.
Have you seen Doja Cat recently?
Hold on. I gotta finish this.
Hold on. She was shaking ass on stage and it was
oh nigga.
It was just gyrating, bro.
Cellulite?
No, it was there was something in it though.
Oh, like a BBL?
Some sort of injection or something. Some sort of silicone.
BBL, Drizzy.
Or she just, I don't know, bro. I don't know. She would have had to grow it somehow. Maybe progesterone.
She watered it every day.
Oh, I see.
And let it get some sun.
So water is code word for cum.
That it wasn't actually. you turned something in, well, not entirely innocent, but somewhat innocent, and you ruined it. But yeah, she also probably did that.
Okay, your steak, your protein.
Anyway, yeah.
You needed to offset it. Mama.
What?
You never heard the Migos say mama? Mama. Arr. That's Pop Smoke, I think.
Fucking. Anyway.
Can I say pop without the smoke? From the time when niggas talk.
That guy sounds like he's dying. Well, I mean, he is dead, but
yeah, he's gone, man.
A peace out. Anyway, 2 large glasses of water with like, I don't even know. I think like 10 tablespoons of white sugar mixed in. It was good.
Well, you kept that carbohydrate to protein ratio up. I was gonna say though, as far as like metabolism boosting, Georgie on Idea Labs, there is a supplement that apparently one of them is good for like a metabolism stack, which is like it's pregnenolone and DHEA. So I mean, pregnenolone would oversee the rest of the hormones. Progesterone would be more so specifically like for like blocking estrogen and increasing androgens, though pregnenolone is more so just overseeing the whole thing. It's probably, I mean, it's safer to dose in higher quantities. You don't really have to worry too much about how much you dose. And then DHEA is, I mean, you can take it in a certain amount, and it is, I mean, also good for just androgens, but basically he sells those like together. He says even topically, like it's better to use the DHEA because apparently in high doses, like orally, it could be estrogenic, though in smaller ones, it's androgenic. So promoting of male hormones. And then there was another one had to do with like ketones that he was selling. So I don't know. I mean, there are good supplements as far as like if you need to boost metabolism, though.
I probably
obviously, huh?
I probably don't at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it seems like you're doing really well on just eating the way you are.
You know, that reminds me of a tale I could tell. So I was hanging out with a buddy of mine. He was fixing up my my bass guitar, which is it's going swimmingly right now. But anyway, and I was like, we were gonna like meet up and eat some food after because you know, we're hanging out. So we go to the old world of beer, and I get my ciders. And we were talking about, I was like asking him, oh, how much do you drink regularly and feel like fine to drive still? And he's like, oh, you know, I have a little bit of 2 or whatever. And I was like saying, oh yeah, you know, I've noticed that I used to be able to drink a lot, but now I can't really do so much. And at first I thought it was because I was out of practice. But then he's like, well, yeah, you know, the other thing is if you're like eating like metabolically healthy, that's going to hit you harder. And I didn't even think of that, but that's probably it.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying with that. I would think that, wouldn't your tolerance for it go up or no?
No, it seems like it would go down. Because even if you think about like just you know, like
because I would think that you're able to process it better, like as far as
but you're processing it better, which means it's going into your blood quicker.
That too.
Is what he said.
I mean,
and the other thing is when you think about it, when you think of like fat guys with like really high metabolisms, that takes a lot for them to actually get any kind of buzz or whatever. So that actually lines up.
You mean low metabolisms?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, I would think because of the like.
And then on top of that,
I guess the hormone complex has to do with it.
Usually what people say is like if you want to drink heavy and not get like you know, super slosh, you eat something like carb based, but like not like sugar, but like starch, you know, like potatoes and stuff like that, which would also slow your metabolism. So that also kind of boosts that theory.
Yeah, I mean, sugar definitely speeds it up more than the starch would. I wouldn't say starch necessarily slows it down, though. I mean, it does more so than sugar.
Well, do you mean like in terms
I mean, I'm not saying sugar slows it down. I'm just saying like Huh?
Do you mean in terms of like whether or not you cook it in saturated fat or not? The starches?
No, I'm saying, well, I guess if you didn't cook it in saturated fat, then it actually would present more of a problem. But it's more so that starch can still be used. I mean, if you're eating it in good quantities to boost metabolism compared to like if you're eating it in a good ratio compared to protein, though sugar would be, I mean, far better at speeding things up, which is probably why it's not as effective as starch at doing that. At like helping you like when you're drinking.
Yeah.
Though I know fruit juice is protective. I mean, oxidative stress in the liver and such.
That's what I was thinking about that too. The fruit juice would protect you from the stress, but that wouldn't necessarily protect you from the actual effects of the alcohol necessarily. So like hangovers and shit like that.
Yeah.
But not necessarily the actual brain activity that's going on.
You know what? I do think it was like, I mean, we were doing better, right, when we were eating a lot of protein on it.
We were doing
as far as how much we could tolerate, right? Because we would go to we would go to like a restaurant where it's like endless hibachi and sushi, and we'd eat so much steak. And so when we do that, I mean, we were eating rice in the sushi, but it really the carbohydrate to protein ratio, it was low carbohydrate, high protein. And I mean, I would say that's probably when we actually did tolerate it the best, even though the protein is slowing things down.
Yeah.
We could just drink in larger amounts.
Yeah, like, so continuing my story here, I had 2 ciders and I was like, oh, if he can do 2 beers, I can do 2 ciders. And well, I was feeling it. I was feeling it pretty strongly after a while, which is not usual at all. Well, I mean, it is now, but it's a new normal. But it wasn't.
I had about well, I was that day. I did have like a burger and a half with the bun that I didn't make myself, and I had so I guess that was like somewhat not high protein necessarily, but higher, I guess, and it also had the starch. I had that, and then I had like 3 Angry Orchard bottles before the gym, and you know, I don't know, I mean I kind of felt it, but you know, the thing is like I didn't get like really sloshed off it.
No, I'm not saying I got sloshed, but like it was enough where I could notice it.
It was enough where I could notice it too. And I did have to get to the gym, which I'm just saying, all I'm saying is that I don't live immediately next to my gym. It's not a walking distance.
So you took an Uber.
One could say I had some sort of transportation on the road, yes. It wouldn't necessarily be completely inaccurate to say that my method of transportation was similar to what one would do as far as the vehicle when they're taking an Uber.
Oh, I gotcha.
And man, it took me like an hour to get there.
Did it?
Of traffic.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah. I'm going a little far out.
Wait.
It usually doesn't take that long. It usually takes like
Where
half
are you going? Are you meeting up with the other guy again?
Yeah, I'm meeting up with the other guy.
Wait, did he notice?
Well, no.
Oh.
I did feel it at the beginning, but during I kind of just went back to normal. With no effect.
Didn't we? I thought I read something that said like working out decreases the amount of alcohol or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what we read, but
I forget the exact like science behind it, but it was something where it like nullifies it a bit.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it would be. I'm trying to think about what that would do.
So is that gym like closer to where I'm at now?
Closer than it is to me, probably. I tried explaining to you the location and you just didn't understand.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know. I don't know anything about that place yet.
I'll have to try and re-explain it later.
Yeah.
So there's this boxer, Imane Khelif. Have you heard about this? Have you seen this?
No.
You haven't seen this?
I have not.
So there was a boxing match in which this Imane or Imane, this Algerian, this Algerian boxer beat a woman in like 45 seconds and they had to stop it. And so the thing is here is that this individual Imane was believed to have been a transformer.
Imane.
Believed to be a transformer. Now I'm going to show you the Wikipedia page here. Let's pull it up. Not for any reason of what we would usually pull it up for, but it's just, just to see an image. I mean, come on, get your mind out of, anyway, this is Imane. Does the Imane look like what does Imane look like to you? Imane.
A metrosexual Indian.
Right. And so, the thing is, that's why people were suspicious. Now, okay, well, apparently false assertions, quote unquote, about her gender were fueled by Khelif's disqualification from the 2023 Women's World Boxing Championships organized by the Russian-led International Boxing Association after allegedly failing unspecified gender eligibility tests. This disqualification happened 3 days after Khelif defeated a previously unbeaten Russian prospect, thus restoring the Russian boxer's undefeated record. The IBA's Olympic status was later revoked due to governance issues as well as judging and refereeing corruption. So they don't really say, they just say like, oh, it's false assertions. Now, the thing is, what they were saying was that they found that this individual actually was biologically male. So they were saying this is a male, and that's why people were saying, well, that's why this is a transgender. But then the thing is that this individual, Imane's family, was saying that Imane actually is a woman. And that it and then there were people saying, well, this individual was born with a vagina, and that, in Algeria, you can't really I forgot what they were saying, because there were people saying on one side that like in Algeria, it's weird that, this individual would be in many positions with other men as a male, more like, in photos with them, like boxing with them in shorts, like in male, like in basically male clothing. Like all these things about, Imane that were like, they were using this to say, well, like, how could this be socially acceptable in Algeria? There were people on the other hand saying like, oh, well, being the transgender in Algeria, I believe is what they were saying, is like, oh, well, you can't even like do that or whatever. Something, I forgot what it was, but here's the thing. So basically, it seems like, what they're saying here is no medical evidence that Khelif has XY chromosomes or elevated levels of testosterone have been published. Well, the elevated levels of testosterone are just visibly apparent, but if you see this guy's, well, not guy, I don't know, we'll just say this individual's stature. Guy can be gender neutral, but look at this reference image. Let me pull it up in a new tab. Let's pull up the image in a new tab so that we can switch to it. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. So that's not a, look, like the arms, you can tell that this probably could be, like, this is the likelihood from what I'm hearing, and it makes sense, is that Imane is an in-between. Basically that, there was some sort of genetic rarity going on here that caused there to be elevated levels of testosterone, or like, it's possible there could still be XY chromosomes. We don't know for sure. But point being is that this individual, unlike women typically, does have some differences biologically that would nevertheless give Imane an advantage, which is usually the reason that people are saying that biological males should not be playing in women's sports as is, because they have these things which give them an unfair advantage. Also the fact, they're not women. But the thing is here is that if Imane is, born as, let's say, intersex or a woman or what have you, but has, even regardless, let's say even has XX chromosomes, but has androgens to the point where it actually is causing a difference in bone density and muscle formation and such, would that be a fair match? Would that be something all right to be putting against other women? Would that be okay? Like, is it fair?
How does this even happen in Algeria?
That the genetic deformity.
Just
deformity.
Everything. Like there's so many steps in place that you would have to take that you would think would be very difficult to overcome in a country like that.
Yeah, that's what the people that are saying Imane must have been like not a woman are also claiming. So you're a bigot, sir.
You know, I was talking to one of our buddies about this, and he said I was sexist for saying a thing I will not talk about here because it'll definitely not be TOS.
Whoa.
Not be suitable for TOS here.
Can you put it in the private chat?
Yeah, but then I basically just said, well, I mean, if you mean I'm a realist, then yeah. So, hold on. Once I tell you what it is, you probably know who I'm talking about too.
God, I dropped the cap for my Coke. I don't know where it went.
You're in love with the cocoa?
I'm in love with the cocoa. Okay, I'm just gonna have to remember that's on the floor and find it later. Oh, I see. Yeah, well, let's just say Kamala versus Trump. Who are you picking?
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we don't even need to say anything beyond that. So your friend, was this a guy that reminds you of a certain streamer?
Oh, now I'm lost.
Okay, well, a guy that has certain takes on the, what was his name, Crooks, the guy that attempted something on Trump.
Oh, no.
This isn't that guy.
No. Although he would probably have the same take. Oh. No, this is one of the OG boys. You know this guy.
An OG.
Yeah. He's the brainiac.
Oh, okay, I see.
I should have just started with that. That would have been like a dead giveaway.
Yeah. So why is it that
that's like the one thing he's kind of like not, I guess, aligned with, I guess.
So you're saying he's a Kamala supporter?
No.
I know who he supports. It's not Kamala. It's
honestly, that might be better than
really?
The other one. I'm starting to think so. Maybe.
Really?
Well,
can we say the other one?
Nah.
No?
Nah, probably not.
Okay.
Just because it would give too much context at that point. But yeah, I do not. Even like the people that I know are into politics, but don't necessarily align with my reasons for it. They despise that person.
Oh my God. Some Coke ejected out of my mouth.
That you could have used any other verb.
Like I had the bottle and I was taking it, like, putting it back in, on the desk. And when I pulled it away, the pressure, man. I guess my lips were just perched on it too sussly. Is that even a word, sussly?
I mean, it is now.
I'm coining it. That's because I'm in control, nigga. I do what I want.
Whoa.
What?
I don't know. I wasn't expecting that.
See, I wanted to catch you off guard. So what do you think about Imane here? Imane.
We call it eye slam. Have you never heard that?
Cap. No, I haven't.
Oh, damn. I got to see if I can find it.
How about Ice Spice? Have you seen Ice Spice?
Ice Spice, they call her.
You know what happened to Ice Spice? She's on Ozempic. They have Ice Spice losing weight. No more cellulite on ISIS.
I didn't think she was overweight.
She was a little big. She was well proportioned, but she was a little big.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
The fat filled out the right places, in the right places, but she was a little heavier. But she looks really skinny now. You want to see her?
I mean, how skinny? Like we're talking like Survivor skinny, or
This is the Coke.
Well, I guess I'll have to see. Yeah.
Right here.
Whoa! What?
Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you?
I don't know if I like that. Well, I don't like her in general, but that looks uncanny.
Like, it's weird, right? Like seeing somebody that was like different prior. She doesn't even look like, okay, so there are pictures of her before where she doesn't even look like big, but then there are some pictures. I think just at one point she got a little bigger because I'm seeing her in some photos. Like I could pull up this where she has the afro. Oh, whoops, I can't pull that up. Okay, well, we're just going to have to share this. Okay, look at this. Like here, for example, like this isn't this is like pre-weight loss. Hold on, let me see if I can, yeah, here we go. Like, she doesn't look big here, but then there were some where there
fucking makeup on.
Yeah, there were some photos of her where I was like, you know, I mean, I guess because of that dump truck, you know. Think you the shit, bitch? You're not even the fart. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not seeing a lot of photos where she actually looks big. I feel like there were some where I saw her in shorts, like these like jean shorts or something, and she had a little cellulite. So I was kind of like, okay, I see how she looked that way. You know what I'm saying? So I have this.
Gross.
I have this friend who I was telling him about. I guess like, you know, I was telling him about that, and he's like, "Oh man, I love that." I'm like, "What do you mean you love that?" He's like, "The cellulite, man, I love that." I'm like, "What? What?" This guy likes tattoos as well.
What?
Yeah, he's like, "I love it, man."
Was he black or something? What the fuck?
No, he's Mexican.
Oh, is he the?
He's the one with he has a black girlfriend.
Yeah, I figured. Man, I love it. Man.
Should we have him on and interrogate him about that?
Yeah, we need to slam him.
Oh, we need to slam him about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nigga, you tripping.
Yeah, that's fucking gross, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what would sort of make a man? What would drive a man to that?
Cool. Shit. No. I almost said something I shouldn't have. Seed oils. We'll say, yeah, that's a safe answer.
Okay. Well, you know, I don't know, man. It doesn't even look right, you know? It looks like, you know, there's like it like goes inward. The skin goes inward and comes back out. It's like you put they say it's like you put cottage cheese in a sock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Chat, what do you think? Type, I like cellulite or I hate cellulite. Put that in the comments. Okay, so what should we react to now?
I was gonna ask, what does the Ozempic even do? How does that even work?
Like
I know what the goal is, obviously, but I like, how does it get around doing that? Is what I mean.
It like coats your. I think it's like some sort of coating in your intestines that actually like prevents the absorption of a certain amount of calories. So it's like literally just calorie restricting.
So it's the same thing as fasting, but for people that have no discipline.
Yeah, well, you know, you shouldn't even be fasting, but
well, I mean, yeah, but if you're gonna do it, it's gonna cost some discipline.
Well, here's what it says. It says stimulates the pancreas to release insulin, slowed stomach emptying, slows the movement of food from the stomach to the small intestine, reducing the amount of glucose absorbed into the bloodstream. So yeah, it's like restricting glucose. The insulin, I assume, is to also, well, I don't know. Because an insulin release, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, well, appetite regulation also acts on areas of the brain responsible for appetite and fullness, leading to reduced hunger, increased feelings of satisfaction, GLP-1 receptor activation. By selectively binding and activating GLP-1 receptors, Ozempic mimics the natural actions of GLP-1, which helps regulate glucose and appetite. Let's see. Yeah. So, I mean, it slows down your digestion and tells your brain that you're full.
So it's a birth control pill for your stomach.
I guess you could kind of put it that way. Yeah. So, did you watch the South Park special where they had Ozempic?
No, because they actually do have somebody's Paramount Plus. I could watch that.
Yeah, the end of obesity. There was like parts. Well, I guess we could pull it up, but I don't know. We'll probably get copyrighted.
Yeah, probably.
But there's Cartman where he's like, he makes these like chicken like bombs, like, you know, like KFC, like, you know, he puts a bunch of bullshit in there, and he's like, oh, you know, I need a, like, he puts like Captain Crunch and stuff in his KFC bucket, and he makes this like big like food bomb that he's like, oh guys, you know, it's working. I'm only eating like half of it now before I feel full. Let's see.
I was going to ask what the side effects are, because there's no way that can be good for you to artificially be manipulating that.
Let me just see this first. I'm trying to see what Ozempic says about how it works. Yeah, because it's like trying to lower your blood glucose. So, works to lower blood sugar and A1C in adults with type 2 diabetes. Ozempic works in 3 ways to lower blood sugar. This is from Ozempic themselves. Let's pull this up. Okay.
Who the fuck comes up with these names, by the way?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Helps your pancreas to produce more insulin when blood sugar is high, prevents your liver from making and releasing too much sugar, slows down food leaving your stomach. So, I mean, if you already have diabetes, like creating more insulin, I mean, it's probably more so because you're already broken metabolically as far as how your body reacts to sugar. So I can understand that from the perspective of, hey, you're creating more insulin, which is actually helping you deal with the sugar itself. As opposed to the whole point being necessarily that your blood sugar is just high and that's the problem, you know, or seen as high and that's the problem. It's more so that your body actually is spiking way more than it should to the amount of sugar that you're eating. So the amount of insulin being produced is actually somewhat more appropriate for handling the sugar. Let's see, helps prevent your liver from making and releasing too much sugar. Well, I don't know how good that actually is, because what if you need that? You know, that's energy right there. Slows down food from leaving your stomach. So, I mean, yeah, it just slows your digestion there with that. To my knowledge, it's like supposed to actually prevent the amount of calories actually being used from the food you're eating. What are the possible side effects of Ozempic? This is what they say, okay? So, may cause serious side effects, including inflammation of your pancreas, pancreatitis. Okay. Changes in vision. Tell your healthcare provider if you have changes in vision during treatment with Ozempic. Low blood sugar, hypoglycemia. So there you go. You're causing yourself low blood sugar by taking it, because guess what? It's stopping your liver from making sugar. And it's, I mean, if it's producing too much insulin, then, you know, I mean, at that point it's doing too much to handle the sugar in your body. Kidney problems, kidney failure. In people who have kidney problems, diarrhea, nausea, and vomiting may cause a loss of fluids, dehydration, which may cause kidney problems to get worse, serious allergic reactions, including swelling of your face, lips, tongue, or throat, gallbladder problems. Gallbladder problems happen in some people who take Ozempic.
Jaundice?
Yeah. Yellowing. Yeah, it does say jaundice. It could be that you get jaundice from this. Yeah, so you can get a lot of problems from taking Ozempic. Let's see.
Now, doesn't this seem convenient that we're at a point where we need a drug like this to begin with? Or, well, need in quotations, but
yeah.
You know.
Instead of, because even in the South Park special, I mean, they're blaming it on sugar, because they're saying like, oh, look at the cereal companies peddling sugar. And it's like, what they want is to continue having to sell people like the sort of cure to the food that they're producing. And it's like, it's not the sugar, it's the seed oils. And also just, I mean, a lot of these other like things within the food that are, you know, part of it being ultra processed, like I'm like ingredients, like chemicals and shit, like all that, like preservatives and gums and such, like things that disrupt the gut.
Starches too.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you were just having more simple sugars, you'd actually be leaner than if you're having more starches. So here's the thing. It's like, they're blaming it on the sugars, whereas there's so much other crap. But the point that they're trying to make is that the companies actually do want to keep people, I guess, like they're talking about how like, like the medical industry doesn't really care about, an efficient process or getting you, I mean, they call it what you need as far as like the Ozempic. That's probably the kind of like, that's kind of the problem with it. It's that they still see it as like the healthcare system actually should be getting you the Ozempic as opposed to you having to go through hoops.
Captain Hook.
Yeah. Having to go through all these hoops to get it, which yes, if you want a medication, you should just be able to get it. No prescription, no nothing. Like it's crazy that you have to go through all this to get anything for yourself. But their point is more so like as if Ozempic is actually a good thing in regards to that. But their point at the same time is like these companies are producing this terrible food, and rather than people eating healthy, what they prefer is if people would just kept buying the food and getting the medicine, which true. It's just not about the sugar, because there's this whole like tirade against added sugars. Even in like did you see the Mr. Beast Exposed video?
What? Which one? There's got to be like 50 of them.
There's one about him faking his videos. It's like a popular one from a guy that worked for him.
No.
This is recent. So his thing was like, he's like, oh, I'm a nutritionist, meaning like I went through this course that, that I never actually set up anything with. Like he's like, and added sugars are causing obesity. So then he talks about Mr. Beast chocolate, and the problem with it is the calories and the sugar, not the lecithin and shit like that in the chocolate. No, it can't be that. Or it can't be even induced by just a bunch of other shit being eaten. Why does it have to be the chocolate specifically?
That would be such a minor part of your diet anyway. I wouldn't think it would have any huge effects.
Oh yeah, no, kids, they're eating, this one bar of chocolate every once in a while, and that's causing them diabetes, right? Like that much added sugar is causing them diabetes. That's crazy. Like you think because I ate one chocolate bar, or like not even probably the chocolate bar, the parents are probably letting the kids eat part of the chocolate, but even so, even if they ate the whole chocolate bar in one sitting, you're telling me that like insulin increase in that one point of eating that chocolate bar was enough to induce diabetes in children, as opposed to, I don't know, the fucking seed oils.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently, right? I mean, it's just, I don't know.
I mean, even it like what this would have to be a chronic thing. I don't understand why, like your parents, I mean, most normal people's parents, even if like you are a fat, if anything, that would make them be more hard on you. Hey, don't eat that much candy. Don't eat this, that, and the other. So even if it was the candy, it couldn't be the candy because it's not chronic enough for most people.
And the thing is, like, they like to blame the sugar from the candy. Okay, so if you're being fed candy, well, what kinds of candy are you being fed? Because let's say it's like Reese's, which actually I think Mr. Beast does have actually like a peanut butter flavor. So if anything, hey, these bars actually have fucking peanut butter in them, which is a lot of PUFA. So, I mean, you would think that, hey, there might be other ingredients in this that might be a problem. But, let's assume that, kids are just, I guess the point here is like, are we going to think that kids are just eating the sugar, or are they eating a lot of other crap ingredients? And like, if anything, like all these things that I was mentioning before, like preservatives and such, I mean, even depending on what you're eating, all these gums and shit, how would it be the case that, how would you know it's directly the sugar? How would you know the sugar isn't even helping, with metabolism, despite all these other things like trying to ruin it? How would you not know that, like, if anything, it could be worse without the sugar, right?
That would you just get like a bar. Oh, I guess that's basically like what protein bars are. Now that I think about it, it's just candy without the sugar.
Yeah, I mean, like, and as if those are like, actually helping. I mean, I like in the sense of caloric restriction and thus like, the body going into starvation mode and not being like, I mean, if anything, your body would be more encouraged to hold on to fat. But let's say like you're starving yourself to the point where the body has to eat its own fat, or you're fasting to the point where your body has to like perform autophagy to eat your tissue. Of course, like starving yourself from eating more protein could work in doing that, in the sense of like you're just constantly starving yourself, and therefore the high protein is helping you do that because you feel more satiated. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, what if you were eating a lot of these bars with these ingredients on top of the food you're already eating? Yeah, I don't think it's going to be very beneficial. Like, it's not a beneficial. I mean, either way, I don't think like eating protein to the point of keeping that being the thing satiating you I don't think it's the most optimal thing, because as soon as you want to go to eating like other foods, especially like those with carbohydrates, then you're going to be screwing yourself over, because metabolically you've kind of just ruined yourself.
Yeah, I was watching a stream where they had Myron on or whatever, and somebody like casually mentioned like, yeah, bro, I think it was fucking Sneeko. It's like, I always see you for protein bar. I'm just thinking, damn, bro. And he was just popping protein bars left and right. I don't know.
Myron was?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Myron, he was on a show with like a lot of fat guys. It was like, you seen that panel where he was on, where it's fat guys versus fit guys?
I think like half of it I saw.
Yeah, so Myron was saying like, well, I did this experiment on myself where I induced like weight gain, and then basically just tracked all my calories and exercised, and by being in that deficit, I got myself to the point where I'm at. Well, the thing is, like, it's not metabolically optimal. You can stay like, I mean, like we've said before, like these people can be like have lean muscle and a lack of body fat, but that doesn't mean their like metabolism's efficient. And an efficient metabolism would be able to handle sugar and actually use that as energy rather than being resistant to the actual ability to process that sugar.
Yeah, because he's like real hard on like the like old school kind of weight advice. Go to the gym as much as possible, eat as much protein as possible, don't eat anything sweet, shit like that. But yeah, because I remember he even had like a gym, or like not nutrition, but like a fitness specialist on or whatever, and he was talking about basically cutting corners in the gym, but he was still kind of like harking on the thing. Oh no, you got to eat this, you got to eat like that, you can't do this, that, and the other, because the whole like it's your fault, which yes, but to what extent is it your fault is really the question. I think that's kind of where his like Achilles heel is, because I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to give people like some sense of like discipline and accountability, but it's not that simple as a thing. So, right. But yeah, I wonder what happens. Does he even eat sugar like at all?
I don't know, actually. Maybe, well, that's actually a good question. He might just be using like artificial sweetened stuff. I remember one time he was talking about how like, oh, well, you guys can't be blaming like weight gain on like, oh, this stuff's in the food. Like, I think he even mentioned the oils in the food.
No, yeah. I saw, there was like one clip I saw where somebody like super chatted, well, bro, the seed oils, like they were talking about the seed oils. I was surprised about it. He's like, okay, you guys always talk about the shit in the food. No, bro, you're just fat. You got to go to the gym. Like, as usual spiel.
Yeah, exactly. It's, that's funny. That's because it's, I mean, yeah, I get like, he's like, staunch in his views. He's very sort of like, as soon as he hears something he disagrees with, he'll just repeat his argument back. I mean, to an extent, it's like he can use that a lot of the time to sort of like push through delusion when it's presented to him, and not just go, oh, well, maybe you have a point. But I mean, I don't know. It just seems like, that can be to his fault as well when it comes to actually trying to learn.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Well, see, I'm seeing a quote in here where it's like, obesity isn't just a behavioral problem. This is a different article. Let me see. I guess if you want me to pull it up. See, it's actually a correct quote here. I don't know who's talking about it here, but this is actually a correct quote. Obesity isn't a behavioral problem. It's not managed just by eating less or exercising more. I mean, true. Obesity is a complex metabolic disease. It's a dysfunction in the normal pathways that regulate our body weight, or more specifically, our body fat. I mean, this is all right. I mean, I'm saying all right as in all correct. But here, taking anti-obesity medications or other GLP-1s like Ozempic may change your body's reaction to food intake and weight loss. I mean, it does change that, but in a good way or not, because you have a correct perspective on metabolism, but at least in the sort of general perspective, I'm trying to see who we're talking to here, or who's talking to us, I should say.
They not like us.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Wop, 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 wop. Okay, Dr. Butch. How do you say that?
Butch or Bush? We got two.
Butschch. Butsch.
Whoa, it's like both.
Bush.
Butch.
I remember we were reading this article on like cider and whether it has like antioxidant qualities, and the doctor on that article was called Dr. Poon. I'd rather be called Dr. Butch.
Well, hey, maybe it's like a conversation starter. You know, you go to the club, hey, you know, like,
what's your name? Poon. It's like the music's on. Hold on, let's see if we could. Actually, I don't have like any like rap or anything, but we could put like a. Hey, what's your name? Poon. What? Poon.
It's got to be an Indian name, right?
That's even funnier, actually. I wasn't even thinking about Indians.
Dr. Poon.
Well, is it a male doctor?
I feel like it would have to be, no?
Yeah. I am Dr. Poon.
Dr. Smelly Poon.
Curry Poon.
I call it curry poon because it's my family specialty.
Yeah. Our family has a cow. We call it the Poon cow.
Oh, man. I'm your dealer of drugs. I'm your Poon dealer.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of links on how long it takes Ozempic to work. What experts say, according to Forbes Health.
Oh, they're so desperate.
Due to a Wegovy shortage coupled with Ozempic's weight loss effects going viral on social media, people without type 2 diabetes have begun using Ozempic off-label for weight loss.
Hold on. How much does that go for, by the way?
Ozempic?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's expensive, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Let's look on GoodRx. But I think you have to get like prescribed and then you use this as a... Jeez, it's a once weekly thing, but guess what? It's even with these coupons, it's like $1,000 for a shot.
Jesus Christ.
So imagine paying like $4,000 a month for shots.
Wow. You know, like, is this not just like come on, this is like a cartoon villain plot.
Let's see. It says people who should avoid Ozempic, and let's see this. Let me see this.
Wait. Oh, yeah, that was. I got
So
Popeyes in my feed.
it's saying people that should avoid Ozempic are those. One of the things that it says family history of medullary thyroid carcinoma, or multiple. Another one's multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome. So it seems like it's not good for your endocrine system, your hormones. Seems like it's not good for that. I mean, it's almost like they know.
It's almost like birth control for your stomach.
Well, now you're talking. You know, now you're prophesizing.
See, I'm a fucking Ezekiel over here. That's what the E stands for.
E.
E.
I thought you were going to be Lord Farquaad.
I should have. I was in a rush though.
Isn't that what they actually wanted to name? Or they didn't want to actually name him that, but they wanted to sound it to sound like that now?
What?
Lord Farquaad.
Fuck.
But they named him Farquaad. I think that's it, no?
I haven't heard that before.
Oh.
I should have found that Markiplier Farquaad thing though. That would have been great. Next time though. I won't forget next time.
Okay. Let's see. So here's what I propose. I propose we watch a tomorrow's teaching video.
Again?
Tomorrow's teachings. Yeah, why not, right?
What do you got lined up for us, boy?
Wait a minute. I'm seeing a new video here. Reviewing black-owned Chinese food. Hold on. I need to watch this. I need to watch this. This is what I need to see right now. Look at this. Hold on. I just pulled up YouTube, and that's the first thing I saw. Now, we also have, hold on. We also have Chris being compared to Sid from Ice Age for some reason. Just like me. Chris Tyson diss track. Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't just like me. Whoa, you shouldn't have named yourself that.
Yeah.
I'm doing a vaping review on the Geek Bar. What is this?
That sounds like brain rot.
That, bro, these
doing a vaping review on the Geek Bar. So
Soldier Boy, you've got a friend in me. Look at these recommendations.
Edge me till I goon.
Edge me till I goon. Bro, these are crazy recommendations. What's happening?
Oh, Churdleys? I haven't seen a Churdleys video in years.
Okay, well, we're about to watch the Black Guys review.
Yeah. Edge me till I goon.
Fried rice in St. Louis, Missouri. For those who do
Lefties.
not know, Lefties is a black-owned Chinese joint. And since this is the only
So we get to see what it's like if it were black or Chinese.
Exactly.
in St. Louis.
Both.
I ordered a couple of Chinese St. Louis style staples, so let's see what it's hitting on. We got crab rangoon first.
What the fuck?
What was that? That didn't look like crab rangoon. That was like a letter.
Only black-owned Chinese joint. Louis. I had to pull up. I ordered a couple of
like mail
of Chinese St. Louis style staples. So let's see what it's hitting on. We got crab rangoon.
Bro, it's flat. Like it looks like it was a crab rangoon and it got like smashed in the bag.
Somebody like rolled over with their car.
Bro, some black bitch sat on it.
First. The hell? Oh. Let's see. So if you never had a crab rangoon, let me put you on game. It's basically a wonton filled with crab and cream cheese. Now, the first bite, I didn't get any cream cheese or crab at all. You want to know why? Because they really don't fill these up with crab and cream cheese. You got to damn near finish it to even get down to the
Damn, so it's mostly like just fried dough.
crab and cream cheese. And these are quite big in size.
Is the Ozempic stare going to be the new SSRI stare? You got that Ozempic stare.
Bro, it's like you just can't. I mean, they're still gonna eat the seed oils. They're still gonna get bigger, and then they're gonna have to get on Ozempic again.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's an endless cycle.
It's a fucking cartoon villain, bro.
Let's try it again. I will say though, the crab and cream cheese reeks off a very pleasant sweetness. That's really good.
Oh, he likes
dragon wings.
Jesus, that is red as fuck.
Bro, what is that? Is that covered in like Takis powder? What am I looking at here?
Blood wings.
Bro, like, I mean, I don't, why would you make it look like that? Okay. And for Chinese food, like this is definitely black Chinese food. This is, look at the chicken. I mean, it's got a bone in it from the look of it. Like Chinese food does not have bone in the chicken. They have like fucking like chicken nugget style stuff.
It don't come with bone.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it's all right. This is my first time having dragon wings.
It come with bone in it. It come with bone.
And really, I don't know what to tell you. I ordered spicy dragon wings, by the way. And these aren't spicy at all.
Damn, it's black and not spicy? That's crazy. We not using it in no seasoning.
No different between this
seasoning
and a regular
machine,
wing,
bro.
but the color. Yeah,
seasoning machine, bro.
I don't get this. Hold on, there is a sauce on here. Okay. I don't understand why you did the work to marinate these in a sauce to get the color.
They look kind of dry.
They do.
Yeah, they just look like they drizzled that on.
Drizzle it with the spicy sauce.
I can't hear that word anymore.
And you know, the thing is, like, if the sauce is even spicy, like, why didn't they just coat it in it? Like, they don't have enough money for all that sauce?
No.
It's probably prepackaged.
Sauce is spicy and a little sweet, but I feel like it isn't living up to the name Spicy Dragon Wings, in my own opinion. Just saying. They had fried gizzards, so I had to get some.
What?
That does not sound very Chinese.
Yeah, so do you think they say they're black owned Chinese, or do you think it just says Chinese food?
He showed the sign earlier. Did it say anything?
Fried rice.
Just fried rice.
It's fried rice. What does it say up there?
Catering.
Yeah. So, I mean, your only sign that it's not Chinese is that it's called Lefties. But why did they name it that?
I don't know. I can't figure out what would be the rationale behind Lefties.
It's in Portland.
Is it actually?
No, I don't know. But I would think, you know, if you're going to name it Lefties, you may as well be in a relevant area.
Dragon wings.
Oh, I see. It took me a while.
They had fried gizzards, so I had to get some.
I was gonna say they should have put it in like Minneapolis, but I was thinking like, well, Lefties doesn't have much to do with that other than, well, the people that burned it down afterward. But you know, I'm thinking what George Floyd really needed was like an oxygen bar. You know those stores where they have, you know, those stores where they have the entrance and then you breathe stuff in. You know what I'm talking about? Like the stores, like at the like not strip malls, but like outlets. Sometimes they have them there. Like they're called oxygen bars. They're at like malls. Like they basically have this like place that you go in and you breathe premium air for money. Breathe air. I'm serious. They have you like breathe in their premium air, like I guess to get more oxygen.
Bro. What?
Yeah. You never heard of that?
Bro, that's like the fucking Lorax plot.
Let me look up oxygen bar. Hold on. We're going to play this before we see the rest of what this guy reviews. Hold on. Look at this.
BBL Drizzy.
Oh, Good Mythical Morning did it 8 years ago.
Wait, I think I remember that. Did I watch that? Is this real chat?
Why is the Arab telling me not to do it? Why you should never go to an oxygen bar. I feel like it's not PD.
Doctor, hold on. Go back up. Amanpreet Singh? DDS? Wait, he's a dentist? Weird.
Let's see.
Interesting. Oxygen bars have become...
Ew.
Okay, never mind.
No, lefties, you got to move to the left. To the left.
The hell's this?
I'm not sure if you back there frying.
These gizzards look dry.
This does not look appetizing.
Yeah, no, that breading just looks like it's not even on the gizzard. You know, it looks like, I don't know, man. It just looks like it's too floury.
Yeah.
It's not crispy. It's just maybe a little crispy, but it probably like is like, I don't know. Maybe not even floury. It maybe just is really oily.
Frying Tim's or what? But this for damn show.
You say frying Tim's? Of course he would say that.
No, lefties, you got to move to the left with this bullshit. I'm not sure if you back there frying Tim's or what.
Yeah, he said frying Tim's. To the left.
But damn show. It's not no damn gizzards, man. Yeah, they don't smell.
So is gizzards like soul food or something? It's like that Key and Peele sketch where they start like getting gross.
I want a human foot.
Like gizzards either, and they should have been fried a little longer. Gizzards usually have like a strong gammy taste, and they're pretty firm and chewy too.
Gammy,
I guess.
He said gammy, bro. They eating gammy too? Soul food gone too far, man.
Well, it's firm and definitely chewy, but no taste at all. Now I would think since you're tossing this in flour, that you would season the flour.
What you mean no taste? We got a green onion.
Or before.
Are those just raw onions there?
Oh, that's what it looks like. Well, I mean, they're kind of translucent.
Those are raw.
Or you fried these, but it's obvious you didn't. And if you did, you for damn sure didn't season it enough, Lefty. Let me just try one more. No, Lefty, that's cow. That's giving off middle school meat. That's not giving off gizzard meat.
Whoa, pause. Middle school meat. What are you, Drake?
BBL Drizzy.
Tyson?
We got a St. Paul sandwich.
What?
This is not Chinese food, dude.
Why is it white? Look at it. It's not even toasted, bro.
Stop the cap, bro. This is not a chicken. Like, yeah. Also, yeah. Why is it not toasted? What the hell? They didn't even like toast it. I mean, they probably would do so in oil, but you know, they didn't even toast it. It's like sandwich bread out of the bag. Is this how they do it? I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. This is what a syrup sandwich was like, except for no chicken. Jeez, man.
Yeah, this is good. So for those wondering what this thing.
Drizzled on, bro. There's nothing there. It looks like you know, I don't even want to say. But anyway, I wonder if he got intimate with it or somebody did. The chef.
This is how you eat a Big Mac.
Basically,
cause what the fuck?
A deep fried omelet. They take egg, and in this case, it's a seafood omelet. So they take seafood, eggs, a bunch of ingredients, mix it up in a bowl, and basically deep fry it. Then they put it in between bread and add mayonnaise and pickles, which the pickles do take it up a notch. I'll keep it hot with you. When it comes to St. Paul's, I legit think I can eat these. I could probably eat these every day. This particular one, it's really good. Lastly, seafood fried rice.
What the hell?
Dude.
Bro.
Okay. Shrimp, lobster, crab, eggs, onion, and green onions with this. If I could.
It looks like duck pellets. Like that's animal food right there. I remember my roommate from college, the one that was sus, but he wasn't gay. He bought this cereal one time, and it was supposed to. I can't remember. It was like supposed to be this healthy cereal. I can't remember. It looked like animal pellets.
Protein cereal.
I don't know. It wasn't any like big brand name, I think, but it was some sort of, I don't know if it had fiber. I don't know what it was. Do not remember what the purpose of it was, but it looked like animal food. No, it's not Magic Spoon.
Oh, that's what it was. It's fucking Miracle
It was
Spoon.
like brown. These little, it looked like this rice, man. I'm telling you, except for a little bigger, but it looked like this rice.
Dog food.
I'm serious. It did look like that. And guess what? I tried some. I could not eat it. It was terrible. He's like, "Oh, I don't want this. How about you eat some?" Or so, I can't remember if he was sharing it with me or if he didn't want to eat it. I can't remember. I tried it. I could not eat it, man. It was terrible.
Shit, I want some Cinnamon Toast Crunch now.
If I could be honest, it does taste like imitation meat, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with imitation meat, depending on how you.
It didn't look like imitation meat, did it? Like, I mean,
not
It just looks like chopped up.
Shrimp, lobster, crab.
Maybe the crab is.
Eggs.
I mean, they sell like packages of imitation meat, so.
Onion and green onions with this. If I could be honest, it does taste like imitation meat, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with imitation meat, depending on how you use it. When it comes to the rice,
there is something wrong with imitation meat.
The rice is severely overcooked. I'll tell you how I know. It's extremely.
You know who else knows about imitation meat?
Mushy. Rice should not just melt and collapse in my mouth. Let's try some extra soy sauce.
Pause.
Jesus Christ.
No Drizzy, no Diddy.
Sauce, man.
I'm going in, no
Sweet
Diddy.
sour sauce.
Bro, he's so sus with these sounds. Like,
Yeah, I don't like this.
Okay. If in fact this is imitation crab, the imitation crab definitely throws this off a little bit. The rice is just really, it's really mushy, man. But I do feel like this could have been a lot better. If you're ever in St. Louis, Missouri, check this place out.
This is in Missouri.
You did not really give like a good review. Why would I check it out?
Yo, this guy, this Eric the Electric?
No.
He eats like these big plates of food.
Oh, I think I've seen him on like Reels once or twice.
Yeah. You want to watch a video here?
Sure.
I guess wait, what's this? I tried leftovers from restaurant. No, I don't care. You have a chest tattoo. You're uninteresting. Deep fried watermelon.
Despite your best efforts, you're not that interesting.
Deep fried watermelon. What I eat in a week? That doesn't look good.
Is that the same guy from last time?
What did he do? What did we watch? Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. What video was it?
It was like trying like college recipes or whatever.
Oh yeah.
The first ingredient is whole grain wheat. It's so over.
Did we watch that on here, or was that after?
No, that was after.
Oh, yeah. So this guy just, I don't know. He's just very NPC. I mean, as
canola oil.
Yeah. As the profile picture suggests. Okay. Let's see.
I can't eat
What is
cinnamon
this?
toast
It was
crunch
worse
anymore.
this time. Pissed the F off. What is this? What is he eating? What does that look like?
The same guy.
Looks like a piece of Play-Doh. I don't know what he's eating.
Looks like
Would you rather watch
bread.
this or that?
Go for the breakfast.
Okay.
I'm tired of that guy. Fuck that guy.
Spectrum Business is made to help.
Shit about Spectrum
pregnant?
Business. Yep.
Why would you? That's just
This
weird.
is what the world's heaviest man eats for breakfast. To start off his day, Walter Hudson
God
ate 12
damn.
eggs, a pound
I was on a bulk.
of bacon, 32 sausages, an entire
That's a lot of poofa.
It is.
loaf of bread with grape jelly, and a pot of coffee. I'm giving myself until midnight tonight to
Yo, a pot of coffee? He was peating though.
finish not just this breakfast, but everything else on Walter's meal plan, which, as I'm sure you can imagine, is pretty gigantic, just like I'm going to be by the end of this challenge.
Oh my goodness, I can barely see you guys.
Yeah, he gets pregnant. Look at him.
Oh, dang it.
I love carbs.
Looks like this got a bit overcooked.
That crunch was just hard, man.
Why is the yolk not?
Even though
okay,
this
no,
bread
it
was a
is.
little extra toasty, everything was tasting amazing. The highlight of this meal was definitely the crunchy bread.
You know, I saw like a tweet or something. I can't remember what post it was. Somebody was like, "Oh, I was trying to see something about my dad's health or something like that," and then I tracked his breakfast, and it was like 2,000 calories.
God damn.
Yeah, well, he was some sort of like Asian or something.
Asian?
I forgot from where. But somebody was like quote tweeting it or something like that. I think it had to do with like average Peter's breakfast.
Yeah.
After working my way through most of the bread and some eggs, this challenge was off to a great start.
All right, our eggs, along with our first cup of coffee, have been...
This is a lot of protein though. Like above all, that's probably what makes this hardest to eat. I mean, the loaf of bread, you can get through that, but the protein and everything else is
I could
obviously
not
gonna be a
imagine
challenge.
eating that much white bread, even if it is toasted.
Eliminated last time I work on my breakfast sausage. It's a firm belief of mine that breakfast
Those look
sausage cannot be
dehydrated.
eaten without some delicious maple syrup. Shout out to Ahmed.
That's how he's doing it.
Ah, yes, the carbs.
Maple syrup. I made quick work of the rest of the breakfast sausage.
Maybe if we just sprinkled a shit ton of white sugar over everything, it would have been like way easier.
True.
That's what
I
I've
remember
been
watching
doing
a lot of
lately.
his videos last year. I was like, dude, how does this guy eat all this?
He's got to peep like every other
All right,
time
the
he's not
sausage
eating.
is down so far. This meal is tasting amazing.
I set my sights on the bread next.
I gotta get to work on this.
Why didn't he go for the bread first?
I guess because it's filling.
Well, so is the protein.
People don't know that.
Bread.
After using pretty much half the jar of grape jelly, I had
Damn.
myself a great
Jesus
toast.
Christ.
Why is he trying to get
Mate.
through it so quick?
Because he's got till midnight. So he
No,
could
I
just
just
let
meant
it
the
sit.
grape jelly. He could have spread it out on all the bread.
I don't know. That jelly's
just trying to
awful for
get-
you, by the way.
Huh? Oh, the jelly? Yeah, it's high fructose
Yeah.
corn syrup.
Oh, you can't even have jelly. They
Don't
took
want
the
jelly.
jelly.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was in the mood for sugar because grape jelly sandwiches
Is there no good jam that just uses sugar?
No, you got to make it yourself, which isn't even that hard. It's just kind of
Yeah.
annoying that you got to do it.
Yeah, imagine you could just go to the store and get what you want to get, man. And it's like all
Imagine a fucking supermarket.
Yeah,
Come on.
imagine a store where you don't have to read every single like label.
Yeah.
Imagine
Thank
not
God for
having to read
labels.
labels and just knowing what tastes good and eating it. That sucks. Well,
just sounded good.
They
But a
robbed
few
it
minutes
from
later,
us.
I brought an old friend to the party.
What could have been?
yeah, so this guy is eating he's using peanut butter. Oh. But he's eaten 5,000 calories so far. Oh, I saw this like one fat chick on Instagram that she's like an OnlyFans like user, a OnlyFans page owner, and she ate like 5,000. She's like, this is what I feel like when I eat 5,000 calories in one sitting, and she was like feeling good about it. Like she actually like fetishizes her obesity for money. Yeah, it's so over. The West has fallen.
Wasn't that one?
I need to
one
know down below in the
broad you
comments.
sent where her thighs and like
Oops, I left the video.
thighs and like ass are just
This is what the world's-
ridiculously huge compared to the rest of her body. It was in like Colombia or something like that.
No, that's not the same. That's not the one eating all that.
No, yeah, I know that. I'm just like, what the fuck's going on with that?
I've shown her on the show.
Oh, it's the same one.
Yeah, the one that like was going to Disney and like the people were staring
That
at
one
her and
looks
taking
way
photos.
bigger though. I don't know. Maybe it was just
The one I just sent you.
yeah.
It's growing, man.
She's
I've seen her on
watering
a
it.
plane too.
Yeah, I saw the one on the plane.
Yeah, bro, she's getting bigger.
Takes in 2 seats.
Bro, like somebody asked me like, would you? And I'm like, it's just ridiculous, man. Like it's like I wouldn't be able to take it serious.
I'm getting to like disgust factors on it, to be honest.
I mean, it's like it's not even just the proportions, but it's also the fact that like it's just like she is injected with just fake shit. Like has to be, because even though I think she was claiming like that's her body, like I mean at the same time she might have had liposuction in her midsection, which makes her look less like fat in that area, but still there's no way that's all real unless she has like some sort of condition. But even then it doesn't move like it's real. So
the way that I move.
what's all that movement back there? But it doesn't move like it's real. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? So the problem
Nah, I
is-
mean,
Nah, man. Know what I'm saying? So like the problem here, know what I'm saying, is like you don't move right, know what I'm saying? So know what I mean? And so
yeah,
the problem,
reading shit. That shit's good, you know what I mean?
problem is, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous, man, you know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, no, but like unironically, it's like it doesn't even look like if you were to feel it that it would like actually feel like real, you know? That's a bigger problem than I would say even the proportions, no? I mean, the proportions are ridiculous, but like the fakeness of it, I think, is even worse.
I mean, well, that's kind of like implied within each other now.
But let's say that those proportions were somehow just of some rare condition. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing. No, I mean,
You're doing it unironically.
Yeah. Would it be as bad as if it were just like silicone? No.
I guess.
I don't know. I mean, no, I mean, all right. We're gonna go back to this fucking slop.
I need to know down below in the comments who is team chunky peanut butter and who is team creamy peanut butter.
Oh yeah, he also eats a shit ton of processed food. Not even like, because I mean, I know this meal isn't like super processed aside from the bread, but yeah, like I mean, and I know he's eating the peanut butter as well, but like normally this guy's eating a shit ton of junk food. So this guy eats a lot of seed oils. I don't know. I mean, he's also like biking ridiculously outside of his like shoots. So like he shows like how long he bikes for, and it's like hours. So it might just be a result of like the amount of, I guess, just lack of eating during those points he's doing, causing the autophagy that's like reducing the fat. But I wonder what his liver looks like is the problem. Like I wonder what the fat, like visceral fat, looks like around his organs, because it probably isn't great.
Nothing rings my bells like a toasted peanut butter and jelly
metal in
sandwich.
the background.
What?
I just realized he's playing metal in the background.
Oh. Crunch.
Or a couple
bro.
toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Damn.
A few more sips.
Bro, 7,000 calories so far, and he still has more to go.
I can show on the bread right now. Next, I set my sights on the bacon, dipped in some maple syrup, of course.
How long do you think he goes without eating before this?
Maybe a day.
Yeah. But wouldn't it like make you, because don't you like go eat breakfast if you haven't eaten breakfast like for a while in the morning? Like, how would you feel if you hadn't eaten breakfast and your first meal were a little later in the day? Would you feel, now I'm answering the question for you because I'm actually giving you a more specific question. Would you feel like you need to eat as much, or would you feel like, oh, well, I'm going to eat, but then I'm going to feel full and then I'm going to need to eat again later, like very shortly after? Because I've at least prior I've experienced that if I wait to eat, then I can't eat as much, but then I get hungry really quick after that. But I've also like gone a day without eating, and then I'm able to eat not as much as if I would eat like throughout the day, but you know, able to eat a lot, I would say.
Why'd you go a whole day without eating?
Well, why do you think?
I don't know.
This was not recently.
Oh.
Yeah. Because like Andrew Tate, I'm a not anymore.
Top G.
Yeah, I'm a top G. That's what I am. Top Gs don't need food. Top Gs go the whole day doing whatever they need to do without eating. Okay.
I thought that combo was tasty, but what I made next was about to be even tastier. I slathered some peanut butter on some leftover bread, added a few slices of bacon on that bread.
Oh, hell no.
Topped it with some grape jelly.
I thought, is he going to put maple syrup on all that?
Of course.
Syrup
and then I had to do
sandwiches.
one last thing.
Oh man,
Yep.
I am most
Bro, this is like slop right here.
I'm going to be regretting this tomorrow morning.
That's what his bowels are going to sound like later.
Fucking cannon fire.
This was one of the most unnecessarily delicious things I've ever eaten in my life. After making quick work of it, the only thing left was one slice of bread.
How many cups of coffee did you have to drink there? I see those two and then that one. Is that really how much a pot is? I mean, a pot's like what? Like 4 cups?
I wasn't keeping track.
Last piece of bread. Woo! That was a lot of coffee.
Breakfast was complete. Next up was Walter's snack. According to the article that I got Walter's diet from, his between-the-meal snacks consisted of a handful of candy bars. But how much is a handful? After a few Google searches, I realized that a handful could mean anything. Thankfully,
Yeah. So he has a snack.
Bite-sized shit.
The Reese's
Who the fuck says that? A
and I saw
handful
one
of
that
candy
really
bars.
caught my eye. And for me, after seeing how many candy bars I had to eat, all that coffee hit me. I hit the store to get my candy bars, and I saw one that really caught my eye. And then I had one of the worst caffeine crashes of my life. I started with the Reese's Fast Break Bar, and since I'm a Reese's lover, this got a fire. I took down the Fast Break Bar along with the Hershey's Cookies and Cream Bar.
Reese's Big Cup with Reese's Puffs.
Hell no, more peanut butter, man.
This guy he's addicted to
All the
peanut
candy
butter.
bars were down.
Everyone just like that. 4 candy bars are down.
The first snack was complete. Next up, lunch.
Everyone, so far this challenge is going fantastic.
I kind of want to just skip to the next meal.
Yeah.
Kind of getting like, this is repetitive.
The ADHD brain.
Unsurprisingly, the fries tasted like French fries. If you're new to the channel,
Which is arguably one of the best Subway sandwiches on the Subway sandwich menu. Wow, that's so many vegetables.
True.
Is he gonna? Nah, he's gonna eat it.
So yeah, I'm gonna hold off on the rest of this Coke for now.
Because I didn't finish the Coke,
A couple
lunch
liters
was
of
a
Coke.
fail. The number I rolled next was 5. At this point, I had taken down just over 15,000 calories, and I hadn't even
Damn. Dude, he has a snack and a meal left.
gotten to the hardest part of this challenge yet.
All right, everyone, just a quick
Did he
status.
make a mistake? That said meal 5. Unless he meant like each snack counts as a meal.
I
Update as I head to the store to grab
mean,
my next round
kinda,
of candy
yeah.
bars. I'm not doing very well. My stomach feels like a black hole.
Let's
Had
get to
ham
dinner.
steaks for dinner.
Tastes like ham.
Eating almost 2 pounds of protein this late into a challenge, I was seriously doubting I'd be able to complete this one.
These ham steaks are freaking huge.
Oh, it's not even a good protein.
The hell? A ham steak? And it doesn't even look cooked. I mean, it's probably like pre-cooked, but it just doesn't look like, thorough. Like it has no sear marks, man. I mean, that would be better. I mean, I know it's not.
I don't
a
know
steak
why
steak,
anybody would willingly eat ham as the only source of protein for a meal.
That's how you pronounce this. It's fucking delicious.
I mean, he did that for breakfast, basically. Bacon, sausage. I mean, there were eggs.
Well, bacon's different.
With the addition of the tahini,
Ham
this
is
corn
just
was actually pretty tasty.
aggressively mid.
With only 1 cob left, there's something I had to say.
I just gotta say, if this video gets 50,000,
He has to eat like 5 baked potatoes there. You saw that?
No.
heart balance.
Ew. Bro. Hell no, bro. He's using the fucking seed oil tub of butter, quote unquote.
I'll pick that up later.
What did he say? He said heart balance. What did he call it though?
That was going to be the most difficult to get down, the potatoes.
Now it's time for me to move on to the most difficult part of this entire meal. Our healthy potatoes.
For dinner, Walter had a half dozen potatoes.
While I was in the store, I was wondering what I could eat these potatoes with, and I saw Smart Balance.
What are you, like are you sponsored by them or something? Sponsored by the seed oils? Who's
Yeah, why
paying
do
you to
you-
eat all this slop?
Why do you say the brand name and not just margarine?
Clearly somebody's paying him to eat all this slop.
I'll pick that up later. I don't think I've ever actually had this before, but I do see green, and it is called Smart Balance, so that obviously means we can use as much of it as we want.
Bruh.
Because it must be calorie free. Sarcasm.
After a generous amount of Smart Balance, it was time to get to work.
Oh,
Jeez, just straight margarine on a potato. God.
it's gonna be rough. Oh, hey, this is gluten-free.
Bro, eating one of those would make me want to kill my
Alright,
krill.
these potatoes
krill,
are just like
krill.
bricks in my stomach right now.
Yeah, man.
I did the
16 right now, which means I have about 2.5 hours left in this day. So I'm going to chill out and actually do something that I feel like I should do.
I barely see you guys over my mountainous
Bro is pregnant.
stomach. Oh, this is embarrassing.
Let's make a little deal. If I've gained over 14 pounds, you have to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If I gain under 14 pounds, you can unsubscribe
Do you think he records this after he weighs himself?
Yes.
from my channel.
Yeah, he's got it, dude.
Let's weigh in.
My pre-challenge weight was 169.2 pounds. My current weight, 184.7 pounds. A gain of over 15 pounds. After over an hour of digestion time, I came back to finish the fight. I
Damn.
had
Bro, he does not normally look like that.
less than a half an hour to get down this massive serving of apple pie, the rest of the soda, and the last potato. With the massive amount of starch I'd consumed over the day,
Yeah.
finishing this meal was going to be a battle.
All right, everybody. Well, it is 11:30 right now, and the food baby.
How does he do this? Like, not even, physically, mentally. How does he do this to himself?
Why would you want to do that to yourself?
For views, bro.
I
He's
get
got
for the views, but still.
4.06 million subscribers, 30 million views, bro. That's why he does it. Okay, well, you want to watch a tomorrow's teachings video?
How far into this are we? I'm kind of good.
Really?
Yo, what the fuck?
Obese Betty orders from McDonald's part 1. Yeah, these recommendations are wild. Wendy's for dinner? What is happening? This guy looks like he's about to krill himself too.
Every day we eat good. We got a biggie bag. Just my large junior bacon cheeseburger.
What am I watching?
Big Smoke, bro.
I can't even breathe.
Oh,
dude, the meat to bread ratio on that is awful.
Or he's struggling just pulling it out. He's struggling pulling the fries out of the bag. Dude, I think he's gonna pass away in this video, in this minute-long video.
Moving
junior
on.
bacon cheeseburger. It's like it tastes better every time.
It tastes better every time. What is wrong with this man? Now this man is sick, dude. Let's see. IDK, bro. Why, bro? But I mess with your vids. Keep striving, king. Damn. Tismala. Ever try the double stack? Love their spicy. Bro, these people are like commenting as if this is normal. Are you a competition eater? Why are you eating so fast? The food ain't going anywhere, my friend. What is Tismala, bro?
I have no idea. I haven't heard that one. Why do they keep doing that? They just add anything before Allah.
Yeah, like any word. Burger Allah.
All right.
There Allah.
What's going on?
Dude, this is heavy as fuck.
This is terrible. Why is this on YouTube? Why is he eating dinner in his car? I don't know the man. This could be his place of residence. This could be his place of residence, but honestly, can he even fit in that car all night? I just, where would he sleep?
Please don't. Please don't.
Bro, every breath he takes in between eating is just so terrible. This is brutal.
Every breath you take.
I'll be watching you.
That's true. We are watching him.
Yeah.
Pause.
Why does he keep showing off the burger, bro? Why does he keep putting it toward the camera?
He wants us to feel his pleasure.
Every day we eat good. He's like those, those Africans that have water and they pour out just the tiniest bit of it, to flex that they have water.
Every day we eat good.
Yeah, what I'm talking about, where they have the water, but they only pour out 2 drops. Have you seen that?
I don't actually know.
You don't? So there's these Africans, they have water. I guess they're I don't know where they're getting it from, but to flex, they only pour out a drop. They refuse to pour out too much because they want to show they have the water and seem oh yeah, we have water, bro. They're flexing with it, but they don't want to waste it. Let's see, flexing water. Yep, I see it shows up in these search results. Share this tab instead. Guys flexing with water.
Fucking Indian music over it.
I'm a black nigga.
Yo!
Yeah. But yeah, you see them see that pour? Bro, he pours out like a little swig of it.
Bro.
The song? Yeah. Bro, who sang that?
Lil Curry.
Bro, flexing water like it's...
Oh, come on. Mute it at least.
What, are you going to censor it?
I don't know if I have to.
It's an Indian, man. What, are you going to be a racist?
They get the N-word pass?
Bro, it's the same over and over. What the hell? It looks like it's a different thumbnail. Is this the only video where they flex the water? It's like so ingrained in my head. Anyway, let's switch back to this guy struggling to eat. As soon as I put that.
Dude, it's like every chew is like using up so much energy.
You think he's losing weight by eating?
I mean,
like with how much work he has to put into eating, do you think it's like he's burning more calories than he's actually using to eat the food?
It just evens out.
Yeah. Like he'll only stay this big. Like he won't get any bigger. I'm a black. You thought I was going to say it.
I did not.
Oh, yeah.
What was the point of that?
Pigtail soup?
Every day we eat good.
What?
Large pigtail soup for blood clot. And the butt.
It's like Channing Tatum.
There's pigtail soup on earth.
He's like the Gambit.
I'm not tell you no. Only two crisis, bad mind and dead.
I might need to watch that movie just so I can see the Gambit scenes.
I'm sorry, who's your dialect coach? The Minions?
Mind tell me don't know the thing, you understand? So me eat my.
He did not have this accent last time.
He did not.
What happened? Is it because of the food?
Bombaclot.
Bombaclot.
Food. Ever bless? Yes, sorry. Oh no, a bad mind the thing, bad.
Can't even get the soup in his mouth without breathing like that.
There you go. Nah, I liked it.
Dude, this is just sad. This is just sad. What are the comments like? You ain't ate good one day yet. Watching this channel makes me want to do push-ups and better my life. Yeah, man. Dude, like every day we eat. That's the channel name. I see. Chinese food?
Why is he shirtless?
Yeah, I don't know.
Every day we eat good, we got some Chinese food.
Yo.
I'm saying? We got us some.
We're gonna hear a smoke alarm beep.
Skylar.
Yo.
I wasn't expecting that. Not so quick after I play it again. I wasn't expecting that. I paused it right before too.
Jesus.
Bro, no way.
5 plans to smell love. You know what I'm saying? And let's eat good.
Oh. I was thinking, no, there's gotta be, there's no way.
He can't climb the ladder to change the batteries.
That's true.
I thought, I was like, does this guy live out of his car or what? But no, he's got a home.
Oh, yeah. Party on, dude. Oh. To smell that.
How he says that? That's his catchphrase. To smell that.
Oh.
They're just plantains?
Bro, he's like doing the fattest man challenge where he's got 2 liters of soda.
And it's Sprite.
And that ain't sucrose, boy.
Oh.
He's like an ogre.
Oh.
Bro.
Oh.
Calm down, man. Bro's gonna give himself a heart attack.
That one was louder.
He has two different ones. I think there's one in his room and one in the hallway. You know, okay, before we leave, there was like a footballer or something. He was on an interview and the lady called it out because he himself, he's like a wealthy guy. He had the hold on, let's see. There was like a smoke detector going off in his background and the lady stops everything just to like consult him about this. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is it right here.
I'm here. I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
Is that your smoke detector?
Yes. I don't like. I didn't switch the batteries. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Amador, were you sleeping with this going like? Well, I don't understand.
I didn't hit switch so hard. So I don't even hear it.
You're telling me you slept an entire night with that noise in the background? How many nights?
This has been going on since last season. It's been good luck. So I just let it go. Like I've been playing good so far the whole season. I just, I'm kind of superstitious.
Are you joking?
No, I'm serious. Yes.
Where are you right now? Like where?
Santa Clara.
You're in Santa Clara and you're there
Yeah.
often, and you're telling me that you haven't changed the battery in your smoke detector in over a year?
Yes.
And you don't even hear that.
Like I don't even hear it no more.
And it's because you're superstitious.
Superstitious.
Goes off right as he says that too. Dude, this is crazy, right?
It's incredible how consistent it is. Not even like fame and riches can save you from it.
Yeah. So much for those socioeconomic factors.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah.
This has been E.
This has been
Commonly confused with E, but no, it's just E.
This has been Ahmed Tate. And this has been the podcast.
The podcast ever.